Okay, so we've got all right. You'll so yeah, just got the second bar here. Whatever that means. Um, all right, so we go to classic because Explorer mode for some reason is mildly deprecated in the new game, and yep. So this one, I've done pretty well on before, right? Only 125 points short of a 5K. Um, so I've got my normal daily challenge settings here. All right. So we've got greenhouses. We've got that was a baseball batting thing, right? Um, in the distance, or possibly a golf driving range. Okay. Wait, that's the prefecture at the bottom. Gunma Prefecture. Okay, so Gunma Prefecture. Uh, yeah, I know. I can sometimes read things in kanji. Like figures. Okay, but this is one to keep in mind with Japan is that there's definitely a lot to be gained by, like, looking at, uh, how people do this kind of thing. Um, all right, so I was likely to talk about phone numbers for Gunma Prefecture. That's going to be, I think that's what I call the 272829 rule. That those are in the northern part of the Tokyo metropolitan area, the Kanto region. Uh, and, I'll try to get in how to tell which region you're in by a phone number later. But the prediction for the phone number is that, is that if we see any, they will start with 27. Um, Sakai General Culture Center. Sakai might be a place. Um, yeah, the municipalities are all marked on the map, so I don't see a Sakai. There are a lot of places in Japan that aren't the municipalities, so um, yeah, I should mention here this last character that looks like a sign, or a pitchfork. That means city. You'll see that on signs, and that's for GeoGuessr. I would say that's the most important Chinese character to learn. And I say a Chinese character because it's also in use in Taiwan. Um, okay. Wait, yeah, I think that might have been the Sakai again, Sakai Cho, which might be a rural municipality in the outlying parts of Gunma Prefecture. Do I see a Sakai? Okay. Um, no, it was probably Maebashi City then. Oh wait, no, sorry. That's where I guessed. Down here. Uh, oh, Sakai Machi. Okay. The characters in Japanese do not the kanji do not have the same pronunciation in every word. Um, and so what I saw on the sign was Sakai Machi, which you can see is a railroad station. I thought it might be a rural municipality because this machi or cho is used as the ending for smaller rural municipalities, one that are not classified as a city, but that this can also be a neighborhood in a city, which it looks like here the usage was, that we had Sakai Machi means, yeah, and you can see here actually labeled here we have Sakai, right? Oddly, this is a single character, which is unusual in place names, and you can see, like so. Here's the mosque, which is something that you obviously expect to find in Japan, and okay, Also, it's you'll notice that places in Japan with a surprisingly rural appearance can look like this on the map. That there's really an amazing number of roads in some places, and in fact, we were in the middle of. You can see there's lots of businesses. Here there's for near where we started, there was actually a Lawson store. Like one of the there's the convenience stores in Japan. There's 7-Eleven, there's Lawson, and there's Family Mart. Okay, I mentioned the 272829 rule, so I should get into that. When you see phone numbers are a common source of information about where you are in Japan, and they go from 1 at the north end to 9 at the south end, which the south end is actually Ishigaki-jima down here. Um, okay, and um, okay, that let's get back out of here. Okay. Um, and that so there's a simple set of rules which will tell you which region of the country you're in. First of all, they run north to south, 1 to 9. Tokyo is 3, and Osaka is 6. So that already gives you a lot of information. Um, Now then there's the supplemental rules. There's the 789 type, um, and that is that these are 17, 18, and 19. So that means that Hokkaido is just 1 through 6. And in fact, Sapporo is 1 1. And a caution here 120, like 800, is not a geographical code. So if you see 120 and 800 numbers, those don't tell you where you are. Um, Okay, so Hokkaido then is 1 through 16, and then I have a rule 17, 18, 19. Then the second 789 rule is 27, 28, 29. Okay, so this means that if you are in the northern mainland, which are these prefectures north of the Kanto region here, uh, so the twos, and of course from the previous rule 171819. So that the two through 6 numbers are these prefectures: Yamagata, Miyagi, Fukushima, and Niigata. So I call everything from here, to the edge of the Kanto region. I call this the northern mainland. Um, Oh, and also I forgot that also the northern mainland, as defined here, I believe also includes Nagano Prefecture over here. Although I'd have to check that for sure. Maybe this might be in 5, with the phone numbers. Okay, then 3 is in the middle of Tokyo, and 3 is followed by an 8-digit phone number. It is not the first digit of the area code; it is the complete area code. Um, and then the fours are in the rest of the rest of the Kanto region, except of course covered by the again the 789 rules 27, 28, 29. So Tokyo is 3. Fours are located around it, and they sort of roughly follow a clockwise pattern that you can see. There's a part of Tokyo Prefecture over here around Hachioji and Sagamihara. Um, okay, Sagamihara is in Kanagawa Prefecture. Um, that the fours, the second digit increases in a counterclockwise direction, and so like 4, 8, and 4, 9 are in like Saitama Prefecture. Um, then fives. Okay, remember that I said that 6 is Osaka, so fives are between Nagoya and Osaka in the Tokaido region right here. And so in the Tokaido region, Nagoya is where it starts at 52, then it increases in the direction toward Tokyo. And I know Yamanashi Prefecture also is in the fives, and I wasn't sure about Nagano Prefecture, but I think Nagano Prefecture is also in the fives. Okay. Then 7 surrounds 6. So there's a general rule that, we have 3 and 6 as Tokyo and Osaka, and then the next numbers after them are the surrounding areas. So 7 is Kansai region here, and then there's also like I believe 7, 6, 7, 7, and some 7, 9s are on the other side of the island up here. Um, so this is the Hokuriku region up here with Toyama, Ishikawa, and Fukui prefectures, and northern Kyoto prefecture. I think this northern Kyoto prefecture is. Oh, and northern Hyogo over here also is in the 7s. Okay. And so I think, and then okay, there's the 8 region is Western Mainland and Shikoku. And that we differentiate these with another one of the with the third 7, 8, 9 rule, that we have 8, 7, 8, 8, and 8, 9 are on Shikoku, and the rest of 8 is on the mainland. Okay, so there are 3, 7, 8, 9 rules on the area codes. There's 17, 18, 19 up here. There's 27, 28, 29 here, and there's 87, 88, and 89 are on Shikoku, but I can't remember which part of the island is which. Okay, then 9 is Kyushu and the Ryukyu Islands, and there's a deviation from the order here that 99 is actually Kagoshima Prefecture and 98 is Miyazaki Prefecture and the Ryukyu Islands. And this turns out to be because the area codes in Japan are so old that at the time Okinawa was still under special U.S. military control and wasn't part of the system. Um, that Okinawa was not returned to full Japanese control until I think 1971. Okay, and that then um, I should mention there are a few very remote islands in the Pacific Ocean out here, the Okazawara Islands, and those are classified as part of the Tokyo area. They're at the end of the 4s. So, they're like 4998, 4999, or something like that. Um, Okay, and so then, um, I should mention none of these islands are part of Japan. Sakhalin Island, of course, is part of Russia, and that the Kuril Islands are part of Russia, although there is, I think, a territorial dispute with, I believe, these down here. Okay, so, so then I can, get to the next round of the game, right, after this long diversion. Um, okay, so yeah, it looks like Europe. Um, yeah, you definitely aren't used to seeing the orange roof tiles, which there's okay. So it looked like there was one of those big blue signs over the road. Um, no, there's one over here. Okay, so we have Enon and Onan 55. Those, I think that's a provincial route, like it's not the big ones, right? Yeah, the big ones have, the triangular sign with rounded corners that's the same shape as a California State Highway sign, except that the California signs are blue. I mean, the California signs are green and these are blue. Okay, so we have 55 something center. Um, yeah, yeah, okay. So maybe we can, yeah, so still I don't really know anything, right? Um I think this is likely to be the mainland from general appearance. Okay, there's the Japan pole with this sticker on it. Um okay. Of course, that analysis of battle royale games showed that Japan is GeoGuessr's most recognizable country. Um, for those of us that for those of that appeared in an article in The Economist, a couple of months before I recorded this. Um, okay, I'm running low on time. It looks like. Yeah, I'm gonna guess over here. I think this is not Hokkaido. It doesn't have there's there's of course the classic Hokkaido Cabbage clue that people use for that, which is absent here. Um, okay, so now I'm going through some place where there might actually be a phone number or something. Wait, that sign back there. No, 8 to 17 hours. No. Okay, not seeing anything. There's rice. These greenhouses you see a lot. Okay, so it was out here, yeah. So Western Mainland, Shimane Prefecture. Um, so Western Mainland, as I said, is the 8 phone numbers, with the 878-889 rule for Shikoku. Um, okay, this maybe could be Hokkaido, right? There's leaves off of trees, uh, relatively flat and empty for Japan. Um, hey, there's Japanese bollards. They look like that. White, red top thing on, yellow. Um, let's see. I got 3.6 kilometers. 20 is the first two characters. Nijuhon Yasu. Okay. Is there anything on? Oh, this is I think that's Aomori Prefecture at the beginning here. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. Like maybe not the most applicable hints. You can actually see it on the map here. First two kanji Aomori uh, are you can kind of see it there. Often that will be the city will be after that, but I don't see that on this sign. Um, okay, so this is a 789 rule area, so if we see any phone numbers, they would be predicted to start with 17. Um, okay. Yeah, this is kind of flat for the for Aomori Prefecture. I mean, I think is there like an I mean, yeah, yeah, it's probably over here. That looks like it could be. So then there would be a Mount Iwaki to our west. Yeah, can't see anything. Oh, that's funny. Like that sign there. Looks American. Um, the yellow diamond sign. Right. Um, yeah. There's mirrors. Very very Japanese. We have the Subaru dealer. Okay. So it was Aomori Prefecture, and we were up here in Goshogawara. Um, okay, so I should mention here on the map, you can see here Goshogawara City, like there again, the pitchfork at the end, um, or Asai, I like to think of it of, more of the Japan theme, right? Or at least a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles theme. Okay, and so yeah. Um, so next round. Toys R Us. Extinct in the United States, of course. I don't know if these. Let's see. So we're on big road here. Oh, there's the blue highway sign hangs above the road. Um, okay, Yamagata, I know. Also, Tohoku Expressway. Tohoku is another name for what I call the northern mainland area. Right here. Yamagata is there. Um, let's see, Yamagata Yonezawa, which I don't see. Oh, there's Yonezawa. So let's see, 13 we have, and Minami Sawamata and Moriai. Um, okay, there's 13. 13 goes. Yeah, I'm thinking this is, closer to the city, right? Like maybe in Tendo. Um, right, we have, where's E4? I mean, E4 is this Tohoku Expressway. Um, there's E6 over there. Hmm. Okay. Okay, so here, I didn't use phone numbers, it's two something, like, 2324 or something. It has to be a small second digit because 272829 are in Kanto, right? And not in the northern mainland region. Um, okay, we have four Koriyama, 150, okay, 115 Aizu Wakamatsu. Okay, Aizu Wakamatsu, I remember is off the main north-south path here. Oh, it's over there. Okay, Koriyama. Wait, could we be more in? Maybe we're in Fuku. Oh, there's E4. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so we were in Fukushima, not in Yamagata Prefecture. Um, right. And then this is Fukushima City here. That the infamous nuclear reactor in Fukushima Prefecture is in Manami Soma here. Um, or at least I think it's in Manami Soma. It's along the coastline here, certainly. Um, let's see, Namie. Yeah, earthquake remains Ukaido ES. Yeah, but yeah, so that I have actually had rounds in the evacuated zone. There is Street View in it. Um, okay, so we have five of okay, so fifth round. We have rural. It looks like very heavily grown. I'm thinking southern area, Kyushu possibly. Um, okay, not seeing anything. It's about something that's not allowed. Yeah, in fact, illegal. Um, like the striped pavement here. Also, those are very different looking chevrons. Green with red. Uh, all right. We have Naze Ukan, virgin forest of mangrove. Mangrove forests are usually wetter climate, right? We have 50 wetter and hotter climate. We have 58 as the Okay, we phone number without area code 692656. Um, okay, not noticing anything. Um, okay, 85 and 58. We have Naze and Seto Uchi, Kouchiyama Observatory palm tree on here. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe this could be really south. Maybe this could actually be Okinawa. Um, oh, there's 58 on Okinawa, so yeah, yeah, looks likely. Um, okay, we could confirm that by looking that there's one of the actual highway signs here. Um, okay, no, that's a national route, so the prefecture isn't on it. I thought it would be. That's the city right there. See, there's the Sai again. Um, so we can look along 58 and see if we see that on the map. Um, let's see, Nago, Ginoza Kin, Okinawa Ginoan. Wait, I don't see 58 down here. Um, okay, so it wasn't on Okinawa, it was on a nearby island, and so 58 must actually be reused for places. Yeah, so this was Amami Oshima. It was the island, and yeah, that it looks like maybe the yeah, that's what it was. This Amami city. Um, so I mentioned rural municipalities with Cho. Here's the example of it. You can see that Cho is the field with the with the T uh, there, and so that same country is also used for urban neighborhoods in some cases, particularly if a rural municipality has been annexed by a city, which it turns out has happened quite a lot in in the last 70 years or so of Japanese history, and the place the annexed rural place names are often still in use. Um, okay, so that one we had 17,223 points, so decent score, not fantastic. And so we can play our second game now. Okay. Okay, so now we have a more urban setting. Doesn't look really dense. I'm thinking this is maybe a small urban area. Okay, we have heart on building. Okay, orange plates. I don't know if that means anything. Um, so, um, often on poles there are actually signs with addresses on them. Like those can be useful. Um, let's see, what do we have? Oh, yeah, yeah. So there's most streets in Japan don't have names. This one does. This is Koendori, which means park road. Um, okay, map in a map. Okay, so this is a place with streets that intersect at right angles. It looks like it's Naka something something Cho. Um, yeah, so I think this could be, so this that on there could be a neighborhood in a large municipality, or it could be a rural municipality. Which I mean, it could. I mean, a rural municipality could contain a place this size. Um, okay, we have. Oh yeah, here there's the show again, but it's a different one. Yeah, so I think these are probably yeah. So this you can see is a very detailed map, like showing every building. Um, let's see. So now I know less about about the place that we're in than I did before seeing that sign. Which okay. Time to guess. I'll put just I have no idea, so I'll just put it down around here. And so it looks like, and yeah, so it was Hokkaido. Okay. Um, Obihiro City. Um, okay. So I should mention here what I said about show here. Otofuke Choritsu, Shimo Otofuke Junior High School. Um, so Otofuke Choritsu means that this ritsu on schools and other things on the map means set up by, and then this is the municipality name. Except that if you look for Otofukucho here, oh, there it is. Okay, so yeah, okay, so Obihiro must then only extend up to this river, and then this is Otofukecho, and not Obihiro Shi, which here, as I said, the city symbol. Then again, it looks like a sign. Um, this second country is the same hero as Hiroshima. Um, okay, so we have then um, small flat area, looks smaller. Um, yeah, so okay, this is a location on the stop sign. Remember I said most streets don't have names? These are really kind of more what people might try to use to navigate. And that I went to Japan before there were smartphones, like it really is, a very difficult navigational situation. Um, it's bad enough that it's there are actually desks at police and fire stations where you can ask for directions, and it's considered completely normal to do so. Um, okay, 0282. So remember that's in the 272829 rules. So this is Kanto region, right? Kanto region is 3 in Tokyo, 4 around it, and then 272829. And so we actually know that it's Tochigi Prefecture. Um, okay. Let's see. There's Utsunomiya is decent sized, and that the Tokyo area sort of bleeds into Tochigi Prefecture. Um, uh, Minagawa Jonai Industrial Park. Oh, there's one of those blue signs. Those are always something you should look at. Central Tochigi 75. So wait, Tochigi, I'm guessing is, oh, there it is. It's a city in Tochigi Prefecture is Tochigi-shi, right? 75 is this road. You can see it's a secondary road with the hexagonal ones, not the rounded triangular signs that are the same shape as California highway signs. Um, okay, we have Central Tochigi 75, Tochigi Special Support School. Um, let's see, yeah, so it's in the right direction to be this part. You will see here, Izumi Gawamachi is the section of the municipality that we're in, which would appear on addresses if we found any. Um, okay, we also have Minagawa Jonai Industrial Park. Okay, yeah. Oh, there's the Tochigi Special School was on the sign. Okay. Um, so we must have walked down here and then onto 75. Yeah, you'll also see here that there's this place marked Minagawa Post Office, but you zoom out, you don't find Minagawa marked on the map, and the reason why is that this is not a municipality, it's probably part of Tochigi City, but you can see that Minagawa is a place that shows up on the map a lot, it's a relevant place name that you may find on signs. Um, yeah, and then here Ominagawa Machi, so that's that's has the rural municipality sign Arai Machi, but these are not Hakonomori Machi, right? That these are sections of probably Tochigi City, they're not municipalities of their own. Okay. Um, so we have 800 number, no geography. Yep. Big Rocky 089. It looks like. Okay, so 8 is far down here. Remember, Osaka is 6, 9 is Kyushu, 8 is Shikoku and Western Mainland, and then the 789 rule then applies here. 789 are on the island of Shikoku, so that gives us region of the country. Um, that's not very okay, yeah, we get closer, we see 8, 9, okay. Um, then that being a billboard, we want to be aware that, like maybe we're not at that actual location. Um, let's see. Do we have Yeah, so it looks like the hills are to our east, which may not mean anything. We could be, yeah, like maybe up here. Um, this is a big road, so it's likely to have the blue signs on it. In fact, it's a divided highway. Um, wait, is there wait, that's 204. Okay, so here there's we're at the junction of 196 and 204. 196 is a major road. It has the triangular one. There's 196. So from Imabari we have let's see, 204. Um, let's see, does 196 go past the city here? It looks like Matsuyama Io, which is a kind of orange. Um, how do I know this? Having actually eaten one in Japan. Okay, 196 and 204. All right, so yeah, so the station here is Io Hojo. Um, Hojo Kita Junior High School. this in the yeah. So this is if you look at the country, this is actually Matsuyama Ritsu, um, and then Hojo Kita. Kita means north, so this is North Hojo, but it's Matsuyama Ritsu, so this is part of Matsuyama City, which is all the way down here. So this is probably an example of a annexed region without that no longer has municipal status, and I'm guessing that it was called Io Hojo was the city name. So I should mention that this means that the labels on the map for municipalities often are a less good guide to the geography of place names than people use than for instance, the labeling of the train stations on the map is very good. You know, like it has to do with the place names that people actually think of. You know, and road signs, you know, often refer to these things and not to the actual municipalities. You know, so you know that you see so many people in Japan rounds looking around for place names that turn out to not actually be on the map because of this thing that this sort of label is reserved for actual municipalities. Um, and you know, Matsuyama City is you know that you know it extends up here. You know, it may even contain some of these islands over here. You know, like this you know Nakajima here, Nuwa Island right here. Okay, so um. Yeah, this is, I think, you know, it looks like maybe a Mediterranean fan palm, which is a fairly, you know, cold tolerant palm. You know, that rules out probably Hokkaido and northern mainland, but you know, that even in the Tokyo area, you may find unusually tough palms. Okay, that just means parking lot. Um, okay, on the traffic light, Botan something. I think Botan is a flower like a peony. That's right. I saw the exhibit of them, you know, on display in the park in the middle of the winter in pots. Actually, you know, it was sort of an, it being, you know, a fairly mild climate. You know, like I think it was maybe about 10 degrees Celsius that day. You know, in February. Um, okay, we have. So this is it's fairly dense, you know, like you know we might be in the outlying parts of a larger city. Um, hmm. Oh, here that's Osaka right there. Um, okay, JR something something involving railroads. Um, does that have a phone number on it? That's true again, you know, like but may not be that useful for location. Okay, so I'm going to say this is likely to be in the Kansai area around Osaka, and you know, but non-specifically. Yeah, so I'm thinking phone numbers are going to start with 7 if we find one. Wait, there was one on that building, right? Or maybe not. Yeah, Ace Techno Osaka office. Okay, 6. Okay, it's Osaka. Of course that's a truck. Um, So we could be in an outlying part of Osaka City itself, which, you know, if we found an address that would tell us, and then I could talk about what ku are, you know, the divisions of large Japanese cities. Okay, so it was the Osaka area. I think yeah, this is actually a prefectural boundary in the middle of the river, so we were not, in fact, in Osaka. We were very close to it. You can see here Tu Chome on the map. That's the neighborhood we were in. These are subdivisions of large urban neighborhoods that are numbered, and you can see here that it has the T shape like the Cho that indicates like a rural municipality or possibly a section of a city. But this one is and then it has the May, which it looks sort of like sun, except that it has two crossbars in it. Um, then yeah, so this you can see here there's three Chome, five Chome, and so those are presumably parts of this Manami Suita. So this would be Manami Suita ni Chome, two Chome. Um, and then Suita City Waterworks Bureau. So when we zoom out, we can see yeah. So the city we were in then is Suita, which we can see is actually marked all the way up here. But heavily congested metropolitan map, roads and icons everywhere. That these Tokyo and Osaka are particularly I find particularly intimidating when you zoom in on the map. It's like you look at it and it's like complete overload. How do you find anything here? Okay, so next round. Hmm. Okay, that's Sakai. No, wait, that's with a fire radical. That's not the Sakai from the previous round. Um, yeah, something about grilling meat. Right. Wait, does that have a phone number on it? Parlor Shinsei. Okay, so it looks like we're in a small town. Hills look very heavily overgrown, so I'm thinking not Hokkaido or northern mainland. This is a warmer climate. Um, that's the Japanese post office box. Uh, okay. Yeah. Oh, Yeah. So they must have just yellow diamond signs in general in Japan, and not the European type. Um, okay. I thought that was the blue sign. It wasn't. We have something with ocean, 20 meters. Well, there's the ocean right there. Um, okay. Maybe that's one of those road signs. Okay, Obihiro 134 and Hiro 336 major route because of the triangular rounded sign. Um, where's Obihiro? I'm thinking, yeah, I actually Obihiro is in the north. Okay, it's on Hokkaido, right? There's Obihiro, 134 kilometers. So let's see, where's Hiro? Um, and then we have 336, right? Where's 336? They aren't in particular order, I've noticed. I think I've seen Hiro before, but I don't know where it is. From triangle inequality, we think that Hiro might be, at least 80 kilometers from Obihiro. So, oh, there's Hiro there. Okay. Um, 336. Yeah. Oh, it goes along the sea, so we're down here maybe. Um, sea was on that side, right? So, um, yeah. So we're over on this side of the point over here. Okay. Um, yeah. So we're in sort of village-ish area. This Erimo municipal Erimo ES. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we were. Okay, yeah, so yeah, it's hard to see here, but yeah, we were in Erimo. There was, and it is a municipality. It has the cho ending, Erimo cho. Okay. Um, so that one, 19,824 points. So, not a bad round, still solidly in silver territory. Um, you know, I don't. Yeah, it's that I have a gold in this with just it's a 125 points off of 25K. Okay, so yeah, I got a second bar recently, so now I am a rookie Voyager, which sounds kind of a little bit funny for being level 40, but I guess that means that I become more of a Voyager if I get promoted to higher levels. Okay, so I have again daily challenge settings. So um, and then this is going to be the last game of the stream. I play three games per. Okay, yeah, moving around there, I saw before. I think a Norfolk Island pine. So this means that this area is not very cold. So I think that this is not Hokkaido or northern mainland. Actually, are those? Yeah, can't tell. Thought they might be orange trees from the appearance. 2837780, no area code, 7-digit dialing area, which means that it's not particularly rural. Um, that some places have 6-digit dialing. Although I have actually seen 6-digit dialing in suburban parts of metropolitan Tokyo, so it's not that good of an indicator. Um, I have, wait, that looks like it might have an address on it, but it might not be very readable. Yeah, okay. Um, yeah, that those metal things on poles with with writing on them, those often contain addresses that can be spotted with a little bit of knowledge of the language. Um, let's see, Hirooka Route 52, with no, without the outline of the sign. Oh, yeah, national. This is this first character. Um, that's like in Chugoku, meaning China. It means country. So we're on 52. Kofu, I think, is Yamanashi Prefecture. In Yeah, that's right here. Uh, yeah, there's a 52. Okay. Um, we have Takao Hiraoka and Kami Miyadri and Kuruwada. Okay. Not seeing any of these things. Okay, 4,812 points just from getting it in the right. Oh, we were in Manami Alps. There's a funny story about this that this place, Manami Alps, is the first. It was the first municipality in Japan that was allowed to have katakana in its names. The municipality names originally were kanji only. In when the whenever they set up the municipality system, presumably in the Meiji Restoration, and that the rule that place names had to only that post office place names had to only contain kanji stood until sort of around the middle of the Showa era, I think around the 1950s. Um, and then they allowed hiragana in names, but not katakana. And this one contains the foreign word Alps, which is written in katakana. These angular things. Um, yeah, I can't really get a good view because the marker is on it. Um, but that and you'll encounter people that they learn the katakana often early in learning Japanese because um, that the thing that is in katakana is likely to be a word from a foreign language that could not that is represented phonetically in katakana. Um, and so here the word in a foreign language was Alps. Um, Okay. And so I should mention, yeah, Yamanashi Prefecture, it's in this valley here. Um, this is Tokaido region, between Tokyo and Osaka, so the phone numbers would start with 5. Um, and I think that they start over here with 52 and increase in this direction. So, we didn't see any, but I would expect Yamanashi Prefecture to be like 50, 58 or something like that. Um, I can't remember offhand. I think Nagano is actually. I think Nagano might be northern mainland with a 2, like Niigata is. Uh, but if it isn't, Nagano would be in the fives. Yeah. Also, if I remember correctly, I think the last of the fives are actually in either Mie or Wakayama Prefecture. Depending on that the phone numbers use 7 for Kansai, um, which I can't remember if Wakayama is in 5 or 7. Yeah, yeah, I think Wakayama is 7. So I think maybe Mie Prefecture is at the end of the fives. Um, Okay, so here we have, oh, that's National Highway 12, maybe. Um, okay, so we may be on or near so this might be Highway 12 here. 011 is Sapporo. Okay. So this is a good one that Sapporo has the unusual feature that you're often in an area with a grid pattern of place names. That if you zoom in on a stoplight, you'll actually see. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't do that right now because we're on we're on the clock. Um, but okay, there's a 7-Eleven again. Okay, this stoplight does not appear to have a location sign. Oh, there's one. Um, Kiku Suika Mimachi 1 2. Okay, so um numbers on these things is often Hokkaido. Kikusu Kikusu Kamimachi, right? Oh, Kiku Chrysanthemum Sui water, right, above. Um yeah, I do not know what part of Sapporo Kikusui Kabimachi is. Um, I think that's not in the center. That the the stations may be useful here. Um, let's make that bigger. Uh, Kikusui Kabimachi. I think Kiku is chrysanthemum. Like maybe someone watching this will know Japanese more than I do. Um, yeah, not seeing it. Okay. Um, yeah. So I'll just, click on some random outlying part of Sapporo and then look for more clues. Um, if I found an address that would tell me which part of the city it is. Oh, Sapporo Institute of Public Health. So that we are in Sapporo. Oh, overpasses sometimes have address information on them. That's Kiku Sui again. Those characters. Yeah, what I was looking for was the ku, the section of a large city which is not does not appear to be on there. The kanji for ku looks like okay. See this marker Higashi Ward? See that second character? That is the other really important character to remember in Japanese for GeoGuessr. This means a section of a large city. And here Higashi, this is the character for east. It also this character is the first character in the city named Tokyo, um, and so here this is eastward, um, and then so I mentioned before the numbering system in Sapporo. If you're near the center in Sapporo, which happens surprisingly often, um, I zoom in here. You can see there's the stoplight marked. You can see there. Um, North 9 East 1, North 8 East 2, North 8 East 1, and North 9 East 2. Those are the actual names of the blocks around it. Um, that, as I said, most of the streets do not actually have names, but oddly, like very small blocks do. Um, and in Sapporo, there's actually a system with the cardinal directions north, south, east, west, and numbers. Um, so it's unusually easy to figure out where you are if you are in Sapporo. And in this case, we couldn't use that because we were in an outlying area that doesn't use this system. Probably was actually given addresses before it was annexed by the city. Um, okay, you'll also notice here there's a tuchome next to a tuchome, so that means that these are tuchomes of different sections of the city. Um, yeah. Oh, there's another tuchome. Okay. Um, so yeah, yeah, it can be hard to figure out. Yeah, yeah. You'll notice here the 7-Eleven has the 10 in it. You know that here you can see um that it's North 10 here. You know that that here in the 7-Eleven name the katakana are 7-Eleven, and then Sapporo North 10 um uh that's Joe. That actually might mean like a street in this case, here. Um yeah, it might be this one which appears to be unmarked. Um Okay. So yeah, so that's something to keep in mind is that if you're in Sapporo, look on the traffic light location signs that you may actually be able to find them there. Okay. So we're rural. Okay, I think this is probably not northern, although it's unsure, right? Um. Okay, not seeing anything. In fact, there's something in it about trash and not allowed. Okay, maybe no littering. Stop, it says. Stop something. Okay. Bamboos. Okay, these I think are less common on Hokkaido, like this again indicates less northern sort of environment. Oh, in fact, like this taller species of bamboo, you can see these are easily like, maybe 15 feet tall. Um, those are actually I know that they're not found in South Korea, and I think that they're also not found in northern parts of Japan. That again that this is non-northern. Um, Wait, here these Yamaguchi Prefecture size something. Okay, Yamaguchi Prefecture is at this end of the mainland. Um, so it's in the eight telephone region. Um, let's see. So it was Sai something was possibly the city. Sai means west. Um, so it's one of the cardinal direction kanji. So, after learning city and section of city, ku, that probably the next ones you should learn are the north, south, east, west, and center. Um, yeah, so I'm not seeing anything. So yeah, I'm wondering if we're in a park or something. Okay, so we were over there. Um, Yeah, this small thing, you can see it actually that little road actually had a number, it was 270, but it's the hexagonal ones, which are more local sorts of roads. It's not the rounded triangular signs. Like for instance here 191. Um, okay. Sort of curious if we got any yeah, I don't think we got any location information there from that sign because there aren't any municipalities marked here. I'm thinking that, like what that might be in terms of location is that we may be in a very outlying part of Shimonoseki City. Um, that some of the municipalities are very large. You can see that for instance, there's no municipality for this cove right here, um, suggesting that Shimonoseki at least extends up this far because, you would expect there to be a town here. And in fact, if we zoom in, we can see, that there is an urban area here, a distinct urban area called Ozuki, probably. There's Ozuki Post Office, Ozuki Elementary School, Ozuki Nursery, and here again the ubiquitous 7-Elevens, the katakana, and then it actually says Shimonoseki Ozuki store. Okay, so uh, that these markers for the 7-Elevens, and I think also Lawson's and Family Marts have them too. These are often very good indicators of locations on the map that people actually think of and use, rather than the municipalities marked on the map, which may be quite large. Um, Also, is there? Yeah, I don't see a marker for the subsection, city subsection, but it looks like that's Ozuki. Down here, you see places called Oji. Um, I don't see a station for that. There's Chofu Station, and you can see Chofu Police Station, Chofu Elementary School. Um, okay, so next to last round. Yeah, I've got 13,885, so this one is potentially a good score. Um, oh, big arrows over the road means that we're northern. These supposedly are, like so that snowplows can find the road if there's very heavy snow, which I don't really understand, how this happens. I live in an area with lots of snow myself. I actually know a snowplow driver. I have never heard of this happening. Um, yeah, also places with those things have these tall Japanese bollards, that they're sort of pushing the boundaries of being poles. Um, okay, so this is some northern location, like Hokkaido or northern mainland. Um, Oh, yeah, there's the Hokkaido cabbage there. That I think is not found in the northern mainland. It's just exclusive to Hokkaido, and also it's found on GeoGuessr on Sakhalin Island, which is part of Russia, north of Hokkaido. Um, which is yeah. I don't know what the Hokkaido cabbage plant is actually called. That would be that there are sometimes these terms in the GeoGuessr community. Like for instance, the Paraná pine, which is called Araucaria angustifolia, or in Portuguese, Pinheiro brasileiro, which is found in southern Brazilian states, is an example. But yeah, this thing, the Hokkaido cabbage, I don't know what its actual name is. Um, yeah, not seeing. Um, yeah, Pataroru patrols on there. It says. Right, that I got from katakana. It was that it said Pataroru. Um, okay, something about be careful. Yeah, yeah. So you see here, North American looking sign, but European looking signs. That you have kind of a mixture. Um, but they that they definitely do like the North the the American sort of yellow diamond signs. Okay, so it was Abashiri up here. Okay, yeah. So we knew from we had enough clues to identify it as Hokkaido, but I didn't see anything with the location. Okay, I believe this is the last round. 16,316. So this won't be not a gold. But 3854455, no area code. So wait, these things often have the city on them. No, that's probably just the neighborhood. It has the Cho in it. Uh, so this is probably the location. Like it looks like it's like in front of something. We have Tokyo Bay Shinkin. Uh, Tokyo Bay may indicate Kanto region. So let's preliminarily plunk. Um, so Kanto region is 272829, three in the city and four around the city. Um, okay, 120 is not geographical. Um, 047 is definitely geographical. This is the Kanto region. 272829 are up here, so it's not one of these three prefectures. As I said, 4 starts over here, goes sort of clockwise. Um, I think Chiba is a special city in the system. I think this might be outlying Chiba Prefecture. Maybe Sakura here. Someplace like that. Um, okay, so yeah, so this is Tokyo suburbs. Um, yeah, there's another 047. Edoken. Okay, Shoryuken. Let's see. Let's see. We have. Okay, that's a location. Wait, there was that Botan again, which as I said, I think is a peony. Um, and we're getting onto a highway which you don't want in Japan. You tend to, they tend to be low uh, information regions, and they can even be hard to get off of. Yeah, 047 again. Okay, so it was Chiba Prefecture. It was over here, Matsudo City. Okay. Um, yeah, you'll notice here the marker is there. Matsudo Station, though, is over here, suggesting that this is the center. Yeah, oh, and it has actually this. See the yellow, the yellowish thing here, that indicates denser urban area. Okay, so 20,857 points. So, short of gold territory, but good. Okay. So, um, I guess then that we've gotten to the end of the stream, after the third game, and thank you for watching. And these things are alphabetical order by domain name. So let's see. This was JP. We have let's see, JRJQJS. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I think next is going to be in the K's. Probably Kenya. Um, so see you